Okay, we're about to take Crossbones in protection, which is my favorite aspect. It's my favorite aspect to play with Crossbones because he is so freaking good. Because protection has the tech, it has the energy, it has everything that Iron Man needs to thrive and just hit the ground running so very fast. And now we have repurpose. Repurpose is discard a tech upgrade you control, ready your hero, and choose thwart or attack. You get plus X, where X is the cost of that tech upgrade until the end of the round. Iron Man has a ready with his arc reactor. Iron Man has a lot of tech upgrades with Iron Man's deck. So you have the ability to do so much damage or thwarting or be just that jack of all trades. Probably what we will do here is 9 times out of 10, 8 times out of 10, probably go with attack, just because we have a lot of threat mitigation with our helmet, and so attack wins us the game a little bit easier. We could also just use it to. I'm so excited about this. This is gonna be sick. This is gonna be sweet. The cards that we had that were gray in our previous build, we had Ingenuity, which we will keep. Side Holster, we're not going to keep. Nick, we're not going to keep. Ironheart, we're not going to keep. Prof, that's a maybe. Plasma Pistols, I think we'll run 2. We'll place 2 here. We may pull them out. But we have a lot of other tech that we can target. So we got Plasma Pistols. They're also the Lightning. We're not going to run Meditations. We probably will run the doubles. We'll probably run Quinn Carrier. Iron Man's a maybe. Okay. So what we're going to be looking for is, let me see if I can get this more on the screen. There we go. We're going to be looking for more energy. We're going to be looking for energy. And we're going to be looking for the tech stuff. So energy looks like maybe some like defiances. It kind of depends. We'll see how it shapes up with the repurpose stuff, but we're definitely going to want to run 3 times repurpose. Such a crazy card. So we got repurpose there. We have got, now let's find our tech upgrades. Tech upgrades, electrostatic armor is a good target, not necessarily the best target. The best targets are going to be your energy barriers and your force field generators. So we're going to be running 3 energy barriers, and I think probably 3 force field generators. Especially if we're going to be repurposing, then the force field generators allow us to soak that damage, or we can play it and just churn, right? This could be a 3 cost, use repurpose, so effectively like a 5 cost for 6 damage, which is not great, but in protection is pretty good. And that's a worst case scenario. Like, put it onto the table, use repurpose to get +3 to your attack. Now you're swinging at 4 twice with the arc reactor. That worst case scenario. So let's grab one more of those. Is this multiple man deck to stall for build? Ooh, though I'd want that with meditation, so possibly a different build. I don't think so. Multiple man helps stall to build with a lot of heroes, but not really Iron Man, because Iron Man wants to be in alter ego when he is building, and multiple man blocks. And so if we're flipping up, it could be. I prefer, I think I'm going to try not to run multiple man. He's mental. He's crazy. He is a mental resource. And 2, like, I don't necessarily want to be building from hero. The idea of this deck is that you can, it's a so thought, yeah. The idea of this deck is that you should be at a 6 to 7 hand size turn 2, because you have so many techs. And so that we're going to try and play around with that. Let's go ahead and grab this force field. And so we'll lose the main, We'll probably lose the main, but after that, we're just going to be sitting in hero form the entire time, which means that multiple main could be fine. But yeah, so we got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Let's go ahead and grab our electrostatic armor. Electrostatic armor is just a tech. Going to be distracted for a bit, but you'll check back in a bit. Good luck. Alrighty, see ya. Electrostatic armor is whenever you defend against an attack, you get to deal a damage back. We're not going to be defending against a lot of attacks, but the thing that I do like to pair this with is like Defiance. So now we can utilize Defiance, which does defend, so we get the damage, but it also just cancels that boost card. That is a way to mess with it. It's also a lightning resource, which helps. But really, electrostatic armor is a quick, cheap way to get up in your hand size, and also is a target for a weaker repurpose turn. But now we're looking at look at all those beautiful lightning resources. Ah, I love it. That's all of our techs, right? I'm not missing any tech upgrades. Yeah. Okay. We could run Fighting Fit. Fighting Fit deals damage, but actually we don't even need it. We're gonna probably have higher than our starting health just because we have a lot of cards that give us health. But really, we're gonna be relying on those repulsor blasts to to deal our damage, which means that Brother Voodoo, after Brother Voodoo enters place, there's top 5 card to your deck. For an event card added to your hand, shuffle your deck. Brother Voodoo is gonna be a pretty solid to grab us those repulsor blast. We're gonna not play Professor X. Let's look at lightning resources. We got Nova. Nova's cool. Let's go Nova. Nova, when an enemy initiates an attack against you, spend a lightning resource, which we have a lot of, to deal 2 damage to that enemy. So Nova can help us with some damage or maybe minion control. Victor is a lightning. Reduces the amount of damage he takes by 1. Martyr is the lightning. Polaris isn't. No, Polaris is. But she can give a tough card to herself. Huh. Leading Blow is also kind of interesting because if we repurpose like a force field generator, we've got a 4 attack. Leading Blow will trigger. We could use Leading Blows. That seemed that the stars have to align perfectly for that to happen. So I'm not a huge fan of that, but it's just kind of funny. Okay, so we've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 19. Let's go with our Defiances. We'll go 3x Defiance. That puts us at 22. Did we put our doubles in there? Yeah, we did. Okay. We could go with Power Protection. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 targets. Power Protection is probably worth throwing in there. Helps us go fast. Also a wild for all of the attachments. And then we got one more slot, right? We got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 24. We got one more slot. So I'm thinking it's going to be Victor. Yeah, it's going to be Victor. Just helps with some block. I am pumped for this deck. Actually, you know what? It may be a plasma pistol. Just so we can Always have a repurposed target. Plasma pistol helps with that. I mean, like, but we have so many tech. We have we have so many tech attachments. That's not one of them. I mean, we got 2, 4, 6, 8. So 16% of our deck before we add in Iron Man's cards. No, 9. 18% of our deck before we add in Iron Man's cards are tech. So we're fine. We're fine. Yeah. Yeah. We are going to be fine. Cool. Hey, look at this. I remember Crossbones machine gun. Let's go. Crossbone has 14. We're starting on Crossbones number 2. I'm getting good at this. I'm getting better at this. We are able to set up the game correctly. I'm going to shuffle this because I'm going to reveal the first, which is an energy shield, which is Retaliate 1. We'll have to get rid of that. Probably what our first turn looks like is we're going to lose this main. I think we'll probably want to stay down at least one turn, lose the main, and then build up, and hopefully never need to come back down. The only reason that we could come back down is if we don't deck into a Ingenuity. Could be nice to come back down just to get that onto the table. One, to remove it from the deck, but also just to have it for aerial. But getting the mental resource out of the deck is solid. So hopefully we just draw it in our opening hand and we never have to look back. That'd be great. Iron Man needs to go to Tony Stark. Futurist is so cool. Futurist is such a good ability. There we go. The final showdown. The final showdown. Two, 4, 6. What do we got? Repulsor Blast. Now, oh, there's the Ingenuity right there. Got Rocket Boots. We got Victor. We got Defiance. And we got seeing 2 Repulsor Blast turn 1 is very, very, very sad. Because that's the main source of our damage, meaning that we're probably going to have to go through our deck. But we don't need the Repulsor Blast. It's just, this is 14. This is stage 1 of Crossbones, but it's probably not worth us flipping up to do it. We could. I mean, like, we could straight do that. I mean, we could hang on to a Repulsor Blast, drop a Rocket Boots, soak the attack. Repulsor Blast, probably push through. So that's a big... Iron Man does go through his deck pretty fast. That is very true. He does. This is the super freaking risky play. It's also a really fun play. But we're gonna not do that. We're gonna mulligan these 4. We're gonna mulligan into Power Protection. Hey, Pepper Pot's beautiful. Power Gauntlets. Give me a Power Gauntlets. Let's Futurist. We got an Arc Reactor, Electrostatic Armor, and a Repurpose. Ugh. We'll take the Electrostatic. No, we'll take the Arc Reactor. I usually don't mind getting rid of attacks during setup with him. Yeah, that's fair. Okay. So we have got... we have all of our techs. We got Power Protection and Power Gauntlets for Ingenuity. Ingenuity, Power Gauntlets for Pepper Pots for Rocket Boots. I don't love it, but here we are. We're hanging on to the Arc Reactor. Stand up and grab. There's a Strength, which is super freaking nice. Force Field Generator is also really nice. Stark Towers, okay. Had to duck out. Did we beat him with aggression? No. We got dead. Also repurpose Iron Man. Let's go. Yes. It's I've never played a repurposed Iron Man build. Never done it. So this is my first time ever playing a repurposed Iron Man build. So here we are. Okay, we're going to add 1. Crossbones is going to scheme for 2 plus 3, which is definitely enough to pop. And we've got an exosuit coming in hot. Our encounter card is an advanced. No, it's going to be 3 plus 0. Let's go. Let's go. So 4 out of 6 already. Ow. Ow, ow, ow. Let's go ahead and futurist. We got repurposed plasma pistol and a repulsor blast. We'll take the plasma pistol. I'm gonna go Stark Tower. No, we'll go War Machine and Strength to play Force Field Generator. We'll use Pepper to play Arc Reactor. Ingenuity, Plasma Pistol, and Stark Tower to play Mark 5 Armor. For 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I really don't think I need... I don't know. I'd rather have Plasma Pistol on the deck because of the lightning. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4 techs. So we are definitely rolling up at this point. We're going to thwart. Take this down. And stand up. We got Defiance. We got Brother Voodoo. Repurpose, Quinn Carrier, and Rocket Boots. We're going to place 1 threat on the main scheme. We are going to Crossbones Machine Gun for 1. Then Crossbones is going to attack us for 3 plus a boost card. Ooh. What are we looking at? So we got a Quinn Carrier, which we can easily pay for. Rocket Boots. Brother Voodoo would be nice to get out there. I'm trying to figure out if we want to Defiance this. Defiancing it saves us the Force Field Generator, which means that we could repurpose the Force Field Generator. We'll Defiance this. It's a +2, so that saves the Force Field Generator. He hits us for 3. Cool. Then our encounter card is an Assault. Okay, cool. So the Crossbones Machine Gun triggers. We lose our Force Field Generator. Okay. And now he's attacking us for 3 plus a boost card. We'll take it. Give the villain a tough status card. If you cannot, you can. So 3. 1, 2, 3. Down to 13. Well, that happened. That was cool. He has Retaliate 1. I need to add that up here. Sweet. Okay. Let's go Ingenuity, Pepper, and a... No, we'll hang on to the repurpose. And a Brother Voodoo for a Quinn Carrier. We will use the Quinn Carrier to play a Rocket Boots. Get +1 health. We will thwart. Ready. Knock the tough off. I'll take a damage. As a retaliate, we'll stand up. We're at 1, 2, 3, 4. So we only have a hand size of 5 because we lost all of our good stuff. 1, 2, 4. Yeah, okay. Hand size of 5. We got a repurpose. We're actually going to toss a repurpose then. Force field, supersonic punch, helmet, energy barrier. Now we're talking. Let's go. That was actually a rough round. Jeez. Yeah, it wasn't great. It wasn't great. So we got 1. Crossbones is going to hit us for 3 plus a boost. We'll take it. +2. So that's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And our encounter card is Zap. Take indirect damage equal to the total number of lightning resources in your hands. We got 1, 2, 3. And I wonder how Wild interacts with this. Wild, I choose the resource, I believe, is how it's stated. So I think I'm going to choose not lightning. I think that's how that would work. So we're going to choose not lightning for the wild. If you had one or fewer damage, this card gains surge. So we're going to take 3. 1, 2, 3. Ow. Okay. But now we should be doing a lot better now. Power protection for a energy barrier. Comes in with 3. Quinn, Pepper, Ingenuity for force field. Mark V helmet comes in. Isn't wild actually just a wild resource in this case? It is the ruling. Okay, that's cool. It didn't say printed, and that's why I was curious. We'll remove that. I don't want to attack. I don't want to attack Crossbones because I'm gonna just take retaliate damage. Is it worth rolling down and healing here? Probably not. I don't think I ever got the health for the second rocket boots. I always miss the health for the rocket boots. You only determine what wild is when you're spending it. Okay, cool. So it's a wild. It's not a lightning. Thank you. They don't say printed on Zax because every card is an energy. Oh, yeah, that's right. Forgot about that. Nice. He's scheming for 3, so we're probably losing the main if we roll down. We will stay up. We got the protection that is the force field generator. We'll stay up and hopefully get rid of this exosuit and maybe roll down later. So we got Supersonic Punch, Nova, Genius, Defiance, force field generator, and an energy barrier. So 2, 4. Actually, we get one more energy barrier, right? Because we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We are fine. 2, 4, 6, 7. We're gonna add 1. Crossbones is gonna swing at us for 3. Plus 2 is 5. Perfect. Then our encounter card is an assault. He's going to attack us. That actually is not great. We will Defiance this. So we're going to discard this boost card. So he's going to hit us for 3. We prevent 1. We'll throw 1 back at him. And then we will take 1 damage. We're down to 4. Yikes. But we are... Oh my gosh, dude. Oh, yes, let's go. Helmet, we'll take 1. Genius will play for an energy barrier. Pepper will pay for an energy barrier. Quinn, Ingenuity, and Supersonic will get rid of Exosuit. We've seen all of our doubles, right? Got 1, 2. We have an energy in these top 2 cards, team. We're rolling down. We're going to use Futurist to look at the top 2. We'll take energy. Energy barriers for days, right? We'll go ahead and heal while we're down here. So 1, 2, 3. So up to 7. And then we've got Energy and Nova to play for a force field generator. And we'll stand up. Got 6. Defiance, Power Protection. There we go. Let's go. Repurpose time. Repurpose that force field generator and a repulsor blast. Yay. This is going to be fun. We got 1. Crossbones is going to swing at us. Our scheme for 2 plus 1 is 3. Then we've got an encounter card, which is a Hydra Bomber. We're going to choose to take 2 damage. Actually, we can't do that, can we? We have to place 1 threat on the scheme. Because this is choose to either take 2 damage. We cannot take 2 damage. We have a forced response where we cannot take. Take has to be taken. And so we cannot fulfill that requirement, so we have to place the threat on this game. That's how I read that. With the new take first deal ruling. But I don't even know if that matters. Let's go. Let's go Futurist. We got Electrostatic, Plasma, and Power Gauntlets. We'll take the Power Gauntlets in our hand. We'll heal for 3. And we will... This is insane. This is insane. Okay, we're going to stand up. We are going to give ourselves Aerial. Ingenuity. We'll take 2. Let's repurpose our energy barrier, or our force field generator. And we will give us +3 attack. So we're at 4 attack and we get to ready. Let's go Quinn Carrier for a Repulsor Blast. So we deal 1 damage. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 damage. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We do have a Retaliate, so we will hit the Hydra Bomber with the Retaliate. We'll prevent it with the energy. We will go ahead and swing for 4 to kill Crossbones. He comes out with a laser rifle and 16 health. Okay. We will arc reactor to stand up. We'll swing for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down to 12. Energy barrier will kill the Hydra Bomber. We've got Power Protection and Pepper to play Force Field Generator. Actually, first, we'll use Defiance and Power Protection to play Power Gauntlets. We will use Power Gauntlets to deal 2 damage. Energy Barrier will throw a 3rd damage. Then we will play the Force Field Generator. RIP Crossbones. Iron Man flying high now. Yeah, he ain't. There is no stopping Iron Man at this point. Stand everybody up. I think we passed all of our repurposes, actually. Yeah, so. Defiant Supersonic Punch. That is lethal right there. Repulsor Blast is also lethal. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. We got Repulsor Blast. We're gonna count the damage. We're gonna count the damage on how much we deal next turn. Okay. We're gonna add 1 here. Crossbones is gonna attack us for 4 plus a boost card. +2. That's gonna eat up our Force Field Generator. Our encounter card is Feedback Loop. Each player must place threat here equal to the total number of lightning resources in their hand and on cards they control. Hilarious. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 12 threats. Nah, it's easy. That comes in with an acceleration. Crossbones is not surviving anymore, but it's a nice thought. Okay, we're gonna count our damage because that sounds like fun. Let's give ourselves Aerial here. Let's do or doubles. We have 2 doubles in there. Okay. So we have Aerial. We're going to use Quinn Carrier to play Repulsor Blast. So 1 plus these. Plus 2 is not good. So 3 damage. 1, 2, 3. Repulsor Blast. We'll shuffle up. We get an encounter card. That was the worst Repulsor Blast possible, but here we are. We're going to take a Retaliate, which we'll use an Energy Barrier to throw it right back at Crossbones. Down to 5. Okay. We will use Defiance to play a Repulsor Blast. So 1, miss. No. Oh, okay, that makes up for it. So this is 5. Another miss. So 2, 4, 6, 7 damage to Crossbones. So we're at -2. So we're gonna count how much damage we've dealt now. We've won. Now we're at 11 damage. Energy Barrier for 12. 12 damage. We've got Supersonic Punch for 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We've got Power Gauntlet for 2. 1, 2. We've got 1. Arc Reactor is 1. We're halfway to a Pepper Pots. That wasn't even necessarily an optimal turn. That's how crazy this deck can be. We did 24 damage on that turn. I guess 25, 26, 27. We did 27 damage on that turn. And that was without a repurpose. That was with a Repulsor Blast hitting for 3. Ironman and Protection is insane. That's a lot of damage. I hope that's what you're referencing, that infomercial. But oh my goodness, yeah, Iron Man is so incredibly powerful, and he's just so much fun in the green aspect. He is hard for me to play outside of green because of how much he can do. If you happen to draw 2 more repurposes, it would have been like 13 more. Yeah. Like right, if we had repurposed a Energy Barrier, we would have had 4 more damage. 4 more, 5 more. Repurposed Energy Barrier. We would have been swinging for. No, actually, shoot. We would have repurposed the armor. We would have repurposed the armor first, so we would be swinging for 4. So we would have attacked for 1, repurpose, attacked for 4, so that'd be 5. Arc Reactor, attack for 8. Repurpose, stand up, attack for 6 more, so that would have been 14. Yeah, no, we wouldn't have used the Arc Reactor after the first repurpose. We would have used it after the second repurpose, and so that would have been 2 more damage, so 18 damage or something. He's bonkers. He's insane. He's absolutely insane. And there's just like, once he gets rolling, 27 damage. What? It's 14. If we had had a repurpose, Crossbones would have gone from full health stage 2 to dead. We probably could have figured out the right combination of ways to kill it to just one turn kill Crossbones with Ironman repurpose. It's so good. Even without the repurpose, which is how I've played him before. In this type of situation, he's so good. The Repulsor Blast, we saw a quote whiff with 3 damage, but those Repulsor Blasts, once you kind of get everything set up, are doing 7, probably easy, consistent 7 for 1 damage or for 1 cost, and then you have a 2 for 8. Because you have Ingenuity, you always have Aerial on the table, and so this is 2 for 8. This is 1 for 7. It's insane. It is so good. If you can survive that long, and that's the whole thing. And Protection also, with the tech that Protection has, the Energy Barriers and the Force Field Generators, does help him survive that long. So he's just so much fun in green, and it's not like a Protection that traditional Protection game where you get like where you're defending and all of that good stuff. It's not like that. And so it's a nice way to shake up the aspect, add a new archetype and all of that good stuff. But I'm so happy. This was so much fun. Thank you all so very much for hanging out. I hope you all enjoyed the Iron Man Hero Spotlight. We're going to see more Iron Man here in next week when we do the Iron Man 1 and 2. We're going to we may try and do 3 games, but we'll at least do 2 games for Iron Man and Iron Man 2 for the cinematic playthrough next week. That's going to start up next week, or continue on next week, I should say. But yeah, thanks all for hanging out. It means the world. I appreciate y'all, and I will see you around. Hope you have a fantastic week. Peace.